When Dispatch was unveiled at the 2024 Game Awards with a pretty meh trailer, it still stood out to me, primarily for two reasons. First, the onstage chemistry between Aaron Paul, Jesse Pinkman himself, and gaming's evergreen voice Laura Bailey was absolutely electric. Maybe a little too electric. The kind that might make their spouses raise an eyebrow. Okay, I'm just kidding. Or am I?
So I know we're just reading off the prompter, but it still felt really good to hear you say that.
Yeah.
Next reason, Adhoc Studios, backed by former Telltale veterans, signaled a return to high-quality interactive storytelling. Marketed as this comedic, superhero-driven narrative, or as I like to call it, The Office meets The Invincible. And trust me, Michael Scott would fit right in. And now that I've played through all 8 episodes, wow, this was incredible. And in a year that just keeps on giving, at least on the video game front, this is easily one of 2025's best for me. No spoilers here, let's get into it. So the premise is pretty simple. The game takes place in a fictional version of Los Angeles. You step into the role of Robert Robertson, better known as the Mecha Man, a down-on-his-luck superhero who just lost his suit after getting ambushed by his nemesis, the Shroud. This forces him into an early superhero retirement, but a chance encounter with Blonde Blazer changes everything. Suddenly, he's thrown into the role of a dispatcher for the Superhero Dispatch Network, SDN, leading a team of reformed supervillains, the Z-Team. In exchange, the SDN offers both financial backing and technical assistance to help him repair his Mecha Man suit. That is the overarching story, and there is a broader conflict that builds up as the story progresses. But I don't think that's the best part of this experience. The best part is how this story is put together, how it takes away the typical superhero spectacle tropes and gives the game a management angle, where your sole focus is to manage these vast personalities of superheroes with your choices and decision-making. Most games give you mentor or father figure characters, but here the protagonist is the mentor. You are the one inspiring everyone else, which is a cool twist. As an interactive story, this is one of the best out there, and I would go as far to say it revitalized the genre. The way your choices really shape the story and character relationships is incredible. I've been trying out different choices from my original playthrough, and I was honestly shocked by how much the consequences can change. Big shout out to the fact that you can just jump into a checkpoint from the chapter select menu and swap your decision easily without starting over. There is one problem with the decision making for me. It sometimes feels like the game is nudging me toward one option over another. It's very black and white, no room for gray, which I found to be interesting storytelling. What will blow you away about this story is the workplace dark comedy. It's hilarious, a masterclass in comedic timing, and it constantly subverts expectations.
Feel bad. Good. F you.
Typically comedy in video games, you see the jokes and punchlines coming, but here I never do. It's absurd, and that's what makes it so funny. The writing is sharp and witty, and there are so many moments where I was like, the writers definitely deserve a raise here.
You know, my last girlfriend was taller than me. She used to kiss me on my forehead a lot. It was nice. What are we talking about? Oh, right. Watch out for that salty little nutcracking mother.
Sure, it's overtly vulgar at times, no doubt about it. There's absolutely no stopping the F words and D words here. But I love that kind of comedy. I'm very basic. American Pie, Harold and Kumar, that's totally my vibe. Not only does it scratch that itch, it does it in a really compelling and efficient way.
Calm down, it was your weak hand. You can still jerk off.
The writing in the character interactions, wow, it's so good. There's so much heart, and I'm glued to the screen because of the dynamics between them. Every conversation is gripping and immersive. The characters and performances go a long way towards making this effective.
This isn't why you're here, but can you zip me up? It's not mine. By the way, they make me wear it, then it's back in a bag by midnight.
What is happening today?
What's that?
What's happening today?
The powerhouse in the cast of voice actors is this game's centerpiece. It has everyone from celebrities to internet personalities to video game voice acting mainstays, starting with Aaron Paul as Robert Robertson. Normally, real-life celebrities in video games are a turn-off for me, but here I love it. He fits in like peanut butter on bread. The sardonic and grim nuance in his performance is exceptional, adding real depth to the character. His humor is so subtle and depressing that it's impossible not to root for this guy.
You're Mecha Man. You're dead, I thought.
Just on the inside.
Then of course there is Laura Bailey's Invisigal. I mean, she's so good here. The chemistry we saw in the Game Awards unveil just continues in the game. By the way, fun fact, I initially thought Laura Bailey played Blonde Blazer, which is funny because she was originally cast for that role and it was later changed. Speaking of Blonde Blazer, played by Erin Yvette, really surprised me. She's my favorite character in the whole game. Every time Robert and Blonde Blazer are on screen together, that's when I'm having the most fun. I know that's not the most popular take, but I won't get into why. Because, well, spoilers. Jeffrey Wright delivers a fantastic performance as well, and the roster of superheroes voiced by various internet personalities is incredible and laugh out loud hilarious. There isn't a weak link among them. Special shout out to Melvola too. Big fan of Alanah Pearce here. Raise your hands if you are as well. Even characters with limited screen time like Wright stands out as one of the game's most heartwarming characters. And do you know who the best character in the game is? Easily, and it's not even a competition. It's this cute little doggo, Beef. You really start to care about this roster of superheroes. You grow with them. And some of the hardest moments in the story come when the game forces you to choose one over another, because you're the one responsible for them. And if you didn't notice already just how gorgeous this game looks, some moments literally left my jaw on the floor. It's cinematic quality at its finest. The way it utilizes color and lighting over its adopted comic book aesthetics makes every scene stand out. The presentation is top tier, how good the music is. There were multiple moments at the end of episodes where the music would kick in with the credits. It's those moments where you can see that this is a passion project for Adhoc Studio. It really is a product made with a lot of love and charm. The gameplay side of things is surprising. First off, it's definitely the least playable interactive story I've seen, which was a bit disappointing. There's no exploration at all in this game. I really would have loved to walk around and explore the SDN offices. Even in the big superhero fights where you get control through QuickTime events, they're very few and far between. Even when you do get QTEs, they don't really feel satisfying or consequential. They just don't hit the way QTEs did in the Batman Telltale games, for example. The surprising thing for me is how much I actually enjoyed the dispatching mechanics. It's a strategy game, and I usually don't enjoy that kind of thing, but somehow I love it here. They are a big portion of the gameplay experience. I'd say 50 to 60% of an episode is all about dispatching. It's simple. Robert sits at his computer and citizens send in pleas for help. You just have to pick the right superhero from your team for the situation. So it could be something like a media outlet asking for an interview, and you have to pick the hero with the highest charisma or intellect. Or it could be a high-stakes rescue mission that needs a fast response, so you pick the hero with the highest mobility. There are also on-the-go decisions like little riddles or puzzles that can make or break the success of these so-called 911 calls. There are moments where you'll need to send in multiple heroes at once, and the real fun comes from finding that sweet balance, handling as many calls as possible without burning through your entire roster. There's something oddly satisfying about watching that little cursor slide over and tell you whether you nailed it or not. Your success rate determines the skill points you earn, which can then be allocated to enhance specific hero stats. There are puzzles too, which are super fun. They reminded me a lot of the intrude hacking in Watch Dogs. They get harder and longer with each episode.
That's what she said.
And yeah, it can get a bit repetitive. That's why I think this game works best played episodically, which is a smart move from Adhoc Studio, even though I binged them all at once. To sum up, Dispatch doesn't just set a new bar for interactive storytelling games, it also raises the standard for superhero storytelling with its distinct take on the genre. This is one of the best games I've played this year, and in a really unconventional way. It made me care so much about all these villains turned superheroes that I actually went and read the comic books they were kind enough to include. They are treating these 8 episodes as a season, so I'm guessing there's more to come, and I can't wait to see where they take these characters next. This is nearly a perfect game for what it is. My only gripe, as I mentioned before, a little more exploration would be the franchise's next evolution. Have you played Dispatch yet? What do you think of it? Love it? Hate it? Who is your favorite character? Let me know in the comments below. Let's talk all things Dispatch. It's a hot topic right now, everyone is talking about it, and I love it when video games break boundaries. And if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing. Thank you so much for your time. This is Rakzplayz signing off.